What is going on, the private lines and the lines that cannot stop growing? If you guys are new to the channel, we're doing a ton of giveaways on here. Each milestone we hit will be a new giveaway. For 1.3, I messaged the winners. There's one more winner to be announced, so if you guys are lucky enough and active, you guys will be the winners. So all you have to do is just be active. Activity is key, and that will be it. But overall, as you guys can see by the title, today's video is about my tattoos. Some of you guys know I have tattoos. You guys probably see me in videos like, you know, wearing a short sleeve, and you guys probably like, wow, he has tattoos. But today's video, I just want to explain a little bit the stories behind them. And I thought it would be an interesting video because of the fact that I never really said, hey, you know, here's all my tattoos basically. But you guys have seen a tattoo that I did for you guys and for the channel. It was a meaningful tattoo that I got on my leg. But I'll go through all that and basically let you guys know what's going on, what I have planned in the future with them, and also, you know, what they mean. So if you guys enjoy this, please give it a big thumbs up, and let's jump into that video right now. Alright, so jumping into my forearm on my left arm, I have Zap. Signifies my love for comics, because if you go through comics, you'll notice all the onomatopoeias that they introduce into the comic books, which is Zap, Pow, Boom, and stuff like that. So overall, I do love this tattoo. It signifies a lot, especially growing up looking at comics and just watching Marvel movies and DC movies and stuff like that. So jumping into the rose signifies love. After that, California is the first place I visit on the west side, so I had to get that tattooed on me. And this right here is my fiance's name, and I want to put a crown over it. And we've been together for 6 years. This year will be 7, which was, you know, which is pretty significant to my life. Helped out a lot. And next up, we have a favorite quote of mine: "My riches is life," which means money isn't everything. It's just, you know, the way you live your life, and you just take that into consideration and use it as motivation and be humble. You humble yourself, and it's a quote from Bob Marley, one of my favorite people in the world. Rest in peace. But that's one of my favorite quotes by him, and it's really meaningful. Everybody should live by that, because money is not everything. It is, you know, something that you use on a daily basis, but your life is something that could be taken from you, and you can't take money with you. So that's a great quote, and I live by it. And, you know, I'm always humble, and, you know, that's just my life. So in the back, I have a peace sign to signify peace and unity around the world, and that will be it for this bottom piece of my arm. One tattoo that I forgot that I had was the Pac-Man. Growing up, as you guys know, I started YouTube as a gaming channel. This just signifies, you know, going way back to playing these games, especially in arcades and stuff like that. So Pac-Man is really significant in my life, and I just got the Pac-Man eating his little stuff and then eating the ghost. Moving on to the next tattoo I have is the tiger. The tiger is really significant in my life because of the fact that not only is it a fierce animal, it's also arguably on the top of its you know, food chain. It's a really strong animal, and it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful animal as well. But this tattoo goes way back because of the fact that growing up as a kid, I'll stay at home, I'll watch, you know, TV, but my favorite channel was Animal Planet. Believe it or not, I would always be interested in animals, and I always was a fan of the lions, the tigers, and also sharks. Sharks are my favorite. But overall, these are, like, you know, really significant in my life because it reminds me back in the days when I used to just watch Animal Planet and Discovery Channel and just watch these animals on how they live on a day-to-day basis, and to see them, how they go about their day and how I go about my day. It's like motivation, and it's like, you know, we both have the same mindset, and it's an aggressive drive, and we want to achieve what we have to achieve, which is survival. My next tattoo is a skull with a halo. I've always been a fan of skulls and whatnot, but overall this is just a simple piece. It doesn't really have that much meaning. I've just always been a fan of skulls, and there's that. Okay, next up is Jack the Skeleton. He is one of my favorite characters from, you know, like little kids movies and stuff like that growing up. Basically I had to get this tattoo because The Nightmare Before Christmas was one of my favorite movies in the world. It still is my favorite movie, and it was something significant to me because of the fact that it just had a lot of humor, and it was just a great movie in general. So this is significant to my childhood, and I had to put it on me. Moving on to the next tattoo, I have the lightning bolt, signifies speed, and also my mom's name right here. I want to do a nice background for her, so in the near future, expect a, you know, picture or something like that on Instagram and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna get some flowers and stuff like that from my mom. Next up, I have a medallion. I really do love how it just looks on my arm. I want to get another piece soon on the, probably around the neck side, to add to that little piece. But next up, I have my grandfather that passed away. How to get that done? I I started getting tattoos when I was 15. This was my second tattoo, and it's really significant in my life because I haven't really been around my grandfather as much as I should. But, you know, rest in peace, and that's why I got it. I need to do something bigger for him and hopefully add to that as well. Okay, moving on to a big piece that I've just recently put on my leg. This is my most recent tattoo. This is on my thigh. It is not finished yet. I want to do the little pagodas in the background, also with, you know, the Japanese flowers style. I really do want to add to that, and also I need to finish off his body. But this tattoo is significant because all my family members have dragons in the family, so I just felt like it was right for me to have it. My dad has tattoos. He also has a dragon. It's just like a little tradition that we have, like a little insider. It doesn't mean much, but it's like, you know, just continue on the trend. And overall, I really do love this piece, how it's coming about. But it will be finished soon, and I'll probably post a picture of that as well. Okay, so moving on to the final tattoo I have is the lion. The lion is for us in general, the whole community of YouTube. I started the channel off, like, you know, like I said before, not expecting to gain any activity on the channel at all. But we've grown so much, and I feel like, you know, this was right. It's going to motivate me every day just to see this tattoo and basically do good on YouTube and just keep on striving for greatness. And the lion is just a perfect example on, you know, what we have to achieve. They're top of the food chain, and we have to be on the top as well. And hopefully we can take YouTube over in the next couple years, and that will be it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. YouTube, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe. Also, hit that like button if you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching.